Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. Just want to say it's nice to be back because it has been quite a while since I've done videos for you guys, but I will be trying to post more consistently. But anyway guys, let's get into the video now. Today I wanted to talk about Newcastle potentially moving from St James's Park and building an entirely new stadium, because I mean this has been discussed many times before, but we've got some information that points towards the fact that Newcastle are going to definitely build a new stadium at some point in the future. So if you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. So Newcastle's financial CEO Brad Miller has suggested that going to a new stadium would increase revenue and would actually double it. And there was actually meet and greet event that some Newcastle fans got to see, where Darren Eales, the CEO, was there, and they basically asked people the question, would you like to move to a new stadium? And more people in the crowd actually suggested that they would be open to it, and they basically said to the Newcastle crowd who was there that Newcastle is seriously considering moving into a new stadium. Now, first of all, I'm going to discuss my thoughts on this. Now, for me, I've been a bit on the fence here, because I think there's two ways you can look at it. The first way is the negative side, because St James's Park is an iconic stadium, you know. It's got probably one of the best atmospheres in the Premier League, so moving away from that you would sort of lose its sort of credibility, I'd say. It's an iconic place, it's right in the city as well, which I think means it better. And of course it's been home of Newcastle United for a very, very long time, and I think possibly moving into a new stadium may affect the atmosphere, because it depends. If we build a new stadium, will it be quite close to the pitch, or will it be not so close to the pitch? And where will it be as well? Because there's been talk that it won't actually be in Newcastle city centre, but be quite close to it or just outside. So what are your thoughts on that? And then the second point, which would be more positive, is if Newcastle did move into a new stadium, it would allow us to generate more revenue, which is of course something that Newcastle have struggled with due to FFP restrictions. And the more revenue that's generated, the better, really. The more we can go into the transfer window and buy players. And after a really poor summer transfer window, Newcastle really need to desperately try to find ways to find that revenue, whether that's from building a new stadium, which, to be honest, I'm not like completely against the idea. I think there's positives and negatives to it. One of the main positives about it, like I said, would be that more people can watch Newcastle games. The club would make more revenue, which would allow us to hopefully be more effective in the transfer market. Now, I think it'd probably go from 52,000 to maybe say 70 or 80,000 seated stadium, which would be very, very interesting. Of course, it would make sense for the club from a financial point of view, but it's really interesting because it seems like now we're getting to the stage where Newcastle do want to move to a new stadium. I know they haven't really fully admitted that in public, but I do believe that the club do want to move to a new stadium. I think they're just getting the fans ready. Like I've said in the past, the decision is expected to be made at some point next year. So next year we will finally know whether Newcastle are going to build a new stadium or stay in St James's Park and potentially extend it. Now, another one of the concerns I'd have with building a new stadium is the hospitality, because of course you've seen in the Tottenham Hotspur new stadium that they've got, there's a lot of hospitality seats, and a lot of Tottenham fans are complaining and suggesting that that affects the atmosphere. So would Newcastle's famous atmosphere be affected by building a new stadium. But I really want you guys to comment down below your thoughts, because this is a really interesting conversation. I think it's pretty split in the Newcastle fan base at the minute. Some people would prefer to just stay in St James's Park because it's iconic, and some people would prefer if Newcastle built a new stadium, if it was to help us in the transfer market. Now, like I said, my opinion's pretty on the fence. I just wanted to make this video today to discuss the positives and the negatives of Newcastle moving and potentially building a new stadium. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. As I says, I'm going to be a lot more consistent with the posts because I've been very busy recently, which is why I haven't been posting. But make sure to subscribe and leave a like for more content. Get your comments down below. I'm really interested to see what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Newcastle play West Ham on Monday, so that's going to be interesting. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Take care. Bye.